guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, currently 11:50 in the morning. But we don't last is about 11:35 or so, and we do have our first order. We just picked it up from Nando's, showing a 725 payout, like 3.5 miles, I think. I just took the very first order that made sense, and that was that one. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. It's not gloomy, it's not raining, it's awesome. And let me tell you why we couldn't dash any earlier than this. Okay, so again, I feel like the stars are colluding against me right now. So we had this guy at work. He had a nosebleed, and now we had a guy earlier in the year who had a similar incident. And long story short, he basically ended up suing the company because he claims that we didn't basically give him the opportunity to get, to go to the ER or go to urgent care or whatever. So now there's a whole new process. If anyone has any kind of injury, for as small as it is, we have to be like, hey, do you want me to take you to the hospital? Do you feel okay? Blah, blah, blah. And this guy, he had like a headache, so he's like, hey, can you take me to the hospital? No problem. This is like around 1:30 in the morning. Little do I know, we're gonna be there for the next like 5 hours, So it took forever to get him discharged. I mean, he's okay. I'm not entirely sure exactly what he had, but it took a long time. So then I had to drive back to the shop to get my car, then drive home. I didn't get home until like 7:30 or 8, and I was like, I gotta sleep. So on the bright side, today we don't have a cutoff time, so the goal today is $300. So I'm gonna go for as long as possible until the day ends. So I guess until midnight will be the latest. So we got plenty of time to hopefully hit $300 today. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so we're about 5 minutes away from the first drop-off. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the first order dropped off. It became $8.25. Then we got this order here from Fatiwe Kamboba, $7.25, almost 4 miles. Most of the miles are from me to the restaurant. I'm getting a lot of garbage. So once I saw this one, I'm like, you know what, just jump on this. I know the food's gonna be ready. We can knock it out in like 12 minutes tops. So yeah. Hopefully the food is ready, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we got the food picked up. It was ready. It's funny, I walked in and they were like, are you here for the big order? And I'm like, I wish I was, because my order is just like 2 items, and they had an order that was like 6 bags. So someone's getting lucky with that, not me. But that's okay, it's fine. As long as I'm active, I think we can definitely hit the goal. The only problem is when we're not active, But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We're only 4 minutes away from the drop-off. It's currently 12:10. So again, we still got plenty of time. I feel good. I feel ready. I'm ready. So hopefully the orders come so we can take them. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna do the dropped off from Fatiwe Kamboba. It was just $7.25. So now we're sitting at $15.50, and then we got this one right here from Kava, $6.25. I think like 2.5 miles. You guys know I'm not a fan of Kava, but the food was ready. So now we're back on the road. Currently 12:20. So I think we're doing good. I mean, as long as we're staying active, minimizing our downtime, we can definitely hit the goal. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we're gonna do it dropped off. And question for you guys, do you guys think you guys are better drivers now that you dash and you drive more? Or were you worse drivers before? Or what about road rage? Do you guys have road rage? I'm gonna tell you right now, I have horrible road rage. First of all, Northern Virginia, where I live, people do not know how to drive. This is like joke about Maryland drivers. Even though Maryland is a state over, you see plenty of people from Maryland driving and they don't know how to drive. Okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because when I was coming over here, there's this guy. You know when people like put their signal to like turn to switch lanes, but they don't actually switch lanes. I'm giving this guy plenty of room, plenty of time. I'm flickering my lights, nothing. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe he left it on. He doesn't know. Who knows, right? And then as I'm getting next to him, he starts merging. Like what? So I try to speed up in my little hybrid. I put my foot down because this person was gonna hit me. They were gonna hit me no matter what, right? So of course I managed to, it was like a Formula 1 thing, man. I was like, And then when we get to the light, he looks at me like, and I'm like, what? So I put the window down and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And he's like, no, I have my signal. I'm like, I know you did. I gave you plenty of opportunity to, to switch lanes, and he wasn't going. And he was like, oh, I wasn't sure. And that's the thing. I hate drivers that are like, they're not, what's the word? It'll come to me. Hold on. I hate drivers that are indecisive. There you go. Because I'm like, if you're going to go, then go. I shouldn't have to guess if you're going to go or not. I'm giving you he had plenty of room. There were like two car spaces in between us. Like there were at least 2 cars could have fit in there, But yeah, so let me know. I think I'm a much better driver now that I dash, but I do have some road rage. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes people just piss me off. I hate people that have the little student driver stickers on their cars. And I get it. Some of them are joking, like it's a joke. I get that. But I'm like, if I was a new driver, I don't want to announce it to everybody. I'm just gonna do my thing. But sometimes you get behind someone as a student driver, and you're like, really? You're going that fast in this main road? Really? Anyways, enough ranting about bad drivers. Now, we do have our next order here from Chick-fil-A showing a $6.50 payout. I think it's like 3.3 miles. Half those miles are from us to Chick-fil-A. We're almost there, 3 minutes away. We're sitting right now at $23.25, and we could probably get this dropped off in the next 5 minutes or so, assuming that the food is ready. So basically almost 30 bucks. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we could do order dropped off. It stayed at $6.50, so we're sitting at $29.75. And the reason why I brought up the whole Maryland driver thing is because that guy's from Maryland. Maryland tags, horrible driver. I'm not saying that, all the Maryland drivers are bad, but the majority of the ones that I encounter here on the road are awful, But anyways, now we're sitting at, I just said it, $29.75. It's at $12.40, so, I guess we're doing all right. Not too bad, not too bad. So hopefully we get more orders, and we'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order from Pollo Peru. I don't understand how people order from this place. I'm telling you, the food was awful when I had it like 2 days ago, but maybe I just got a bad batch of chicken. I don't know. But in the last couple of days, we've been here many, many times. They're really good at getting the food out fast. So there's that at least. But yeah, this one was showing as $6.25, 6 items, I think like less than 3 miles. The items don't really matter because they can count sauces, little sides or whatever, but I'm just doing that again to stay active. And the fact that I knew the food was probably going to be ready, so there's that. So hopefully after this, we'll get more orders. But yeah, maybe I'll give them another shot. But last time I paid like almost $12, and I just did not. I got like some McDonald's quality chicken, and that's not. You don't pay $12 at McDonald's, Although McDonald's is not as cheap as it used to be. I remember back in the day when they actually had a dollar menu, Now it's like what, 2 for $3.50 or something. That's not really a dollar menu, But anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and I think it became $6.75 from $6.25, so an extra 50 cents. And then I just accepted what I think is gonna be our first banger of the day from Sweet Leaf. It's going to the Microsoft building. I already know. I look at the map and I know exactly where the Microsoft building is, showing 9 items. $6.25, less than 3 miles, but 9 items. It has a subtotal of $90, I think. No, yeah, $67. Okay, I mean, it's not a bad order, It does have a lot of small sides, but regardless, it's still a good order anyways. But I have a feeling that it's definitely going to be more than the $6.25 that is shown. It might not be like a real banger. I thought it was going to be a lot more food items. It's got a lot of like desserts and sides and drinks. Only 2 drinks though, which is good because a lot of drinks is never easy to carry. But yeah, so we're only 3 minutes away. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up. As soon as I walked in, the lady's like, "You here for this guy?" And I'm like, "Yep." So they gave me the order. We're only 3 minutes away now. I don't know what's up with the garage in there. Like it takes I don't know if people are just. I think people are just dumb because you don't have to put your ticket in. It like scans your license plate, so you can just do that to get in and get out. But the screen is broken, but it does that automatically. So people are trying to like mess with the screen. I'm like, you don't need to worry about the screen. Just pull forward, and the thing will go up. Assuming you don't have to pay. If you have to pay, then I'm guessing you do need the screen. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, but it took me way too long to get out of there because people were like taking forever to get out of the parking structure. But here we are, currently 1:12. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we're gonna do it dropped off here at the Microsoft office, and definitely was not the banger that I was hoping for. The order became $8.25, but that's okay, that's gonna happen sometimes. And now we do have our next order we just accepted from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I haven't been there in a while actually. Showing $6.75. I think it's like less than 2 miles. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we got the order picked up here from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. We had a small hiccup. So when I got there, they had already someone had already taken the smoothie, like someone stole it basically. So they were gonna remake it. And it was funny because the ladies that worked there, they were talking among themselves in Spanish, and I don't think they knew that I spoke Spanish because they were talking about me. They were saying, "Are you sure he didn't take it? Are you sure that he wasn't here just a second ago?" And I kind of chimed in, and I was like, why would I steal a smoothie and then come back to pick it up, And they were like shocked. They were like, oh, So it was kind of funny. It's not a big deal. I mean, I get it. But they were shocked that I spoke Spanish. I've been there many times, and they're never talking to me in Spanish before, so I've never had to talk in Spanish before, you know. Plus, it's kind of like a low key, like a pet peeve of mine when people just jump in Spanish. Like, I'll speak it back to you, no problem, but don't assume that I can't speak English, if that makes any sense. But anyways, we have the smoothie. They remade it. Now we're only 2 minutes away. It's going to the pet hospital inside PetSmart. So basically right next to the town center. So it's a win-win that way. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we order dropped off. Now we're sitting at $51.50 for the entire dash. And then look at this garbage I just got from Bar Taco. $5.50 going like 10 miles or whatever it's showing. Who's gonna take that? Who's gonna take that? I don't know. Anyways, it looks like we're finally gonna park for the first time in the entire shift, if I'm not mistaken, because we were so close to the town center, so we're basically already there. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with the way the shift is going. We're staying active. We're doing everything possible to, you know, make that money. So let's go. Alrighty guys, and just when I thought we were gonna park, we get this order here from Sweet Green showing $6.75, just under 3 miles. But you guys know Sweet Green, the food's ready, so we can knock this out in 10 minutes or less. But yeah, it's a lot of people in the town center. I mean, it's a beautiful day, so people are eating out and stuff. I get it. So I'm just happy to stay active, to be honest, because if we're gonna hit the goal today, we need to be staying making money, you know, for as long as possible, basically. Because at one point it is gonna slow down, so we'll see. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, after this we get more orders. I am getting kind of hungry though, so I don't know. And I haven't even made it to Panera yet because I haven't been on that side of town. I've been on this side the whole time. So I definitely, hopefully we get an order from that side or near there, or a drop off, so we can swim by Panera, get a coffee or iced coffee or something, because, you know, we gotta make sure we take advantage of that subscription that technically is still free. So if you guys haven't used it or haven't heard about it, I'm telling you, Panera should sponsor me by the way that I'm putting people on this subscription thing. You know, people at work, I've told everybody, yo, you should, if you're, you know, if there's a Panera in wherever you live or wherever you go to the work or whatever, it makes sense. Yo, this car in front of me, oh my God. Maryland drivers, I'm telling you, I'm this close to honking. Like, I've been polite this entire time, but the way they're driving right now, insane. I'm gonna honk. Yeah, I did it. You heard that? See, I honked. Because she the way she was driving, oh my God, you would have. I'm speechless. You know, if I can, I'll put the footage here from my dash cam. But if not, then just take my word for it that lady cannot drive. So anyways, we're 5 minutes from the drop off. We'll see you guys in the... Alrighty guys, so we got to do the dropped off. It stayed at $6.75. Then when we were coming back, I was actually heading to Santini's because you can buy a slice of pizza. I just want one slice. It took $3, whatever. But we got an order from Silver Diner, so we didn't make it to Santini's. We went to Silver Diner, showing $9.50. I think it's going like 5 miles, maybe a little bit more. I'm taking it because that's pretty high cash flow, and right now it's 2 o'clock, and it's basically, you know, 2 to 5 slow time. So I'm like, you know what? Let's jump on that. The food was ready. Now we only have a 10-minute drive, so yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, hopefully you can see me okay. I think it's a little bit of glare, but we got the order dropped off. It ended up being $12.50, so now we're sitting at $70 with 75 cents. Not too bad. Currently 2:15 in the afternoon. We'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty guys, after dropping that off, we went by Santini's. I did get my slice of pizza, but then we got this order right here from Sweet Green, $11.75, 3 items, basically 6 miles. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. High cash flow, it could always be a little bit more, but even if it's not, and it's also leaving me not in the middle of nowhere, it's actually a bunch of restaurants out there, so it's possible we get Mookie's, we get Fintai. If not, we'll just drive back. But the fact that they were active from 2 to 3 is great, so hopefully the food is ready. You know what, I don't even know why I said that. It's Sweet Green, the food's gotta be ready. Anyways, we'll see you guys back on the ready. Guys, we got the food picked up. Of course it was ready. It's Sweet Green. We have a 12-minute drive, or 4.8 miles. So honestly, we're gonna knock this out in less than 15 minutes. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and now we're sitting at $82.50. So we got a long ways to go, but I still think, you know, we're doing pretty good considering we started kind of late. And now it looks like it might rain. It went from being a beautiful day to now it's super cloudy, and you know, those gray clouds, you know. So we'll see what happens. But it's currently 2:58, basically 3 p.m. So it looks like the slow times have finally arrived because I haven't gotten an order in a few minutes. But again, we're only taking smart orders that make sense, cash flow, miles. You guys know. you know. Anyways, let me get back to the town center, I guess, and then we'll see how long it takes to get another order. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, after the biggest gap of the day, maybe 15 minutes, we are going back to Santini's. Well, we just picked it up, actually, so I was just there. Showing 725, 3.8 miles, I think, so just under 4 miles. I'm taking it because it's 3 o'clock, and this is typically my slowest hour, and the order isn't bad. The food was ready. So yeah, after this we should be hopefully around $90. So you know, baby stepping it. Once we get to 100, we're 1/3 of the way there. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So after dropping off the order from Santini's, we got this order here from Chipotle. We already dropped it off. I was on the phone, so I couldn't really, you know, talk because I was getting it. But after doing that drop off, we got this order right here from Total Wine and Bonchon. See, I thought it was going to the same person. That's why I took it, right? Because on the map, it's only one drop off. It's the same apartment complex, but it's not the same customer. So it was going to drop off the Bonchon first, but I'm not going to do that because it's a lot easier for me to drop off the Total Wine order first and then drop off the food one, you know? So we're going to go ahead and change the order. It is what it is. They'll live. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they won't even notice. One is going on the first floor, one is going in the second floor, but the Total Wine one is the first floor. So that's perfect right there. But yeah, after this, we should definitely be over $100. Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically I think we're doing okay. I mean, yeah, we're always, you know, pressed on time, but I have a feeling that today we're definitely going to hit $300. If not, we're going to be extremely close. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, so we got the orders dropped off from Total Wine and from Bonchon, and we're sitting at $111 with 25 cents. Let me tell you, that drop off was such a struggle. So you would think 35 would be on the first floor, like it was unit number 35. So I assumed it's gotta be in the first floor. No, it's on the lower level, like in like the basement level, right? And this elevator that's probably been built in like the early like 1950s or something, like super old, man. And it's making all these noises, like, you know, like I'm like, is this thing gonna snap any second or what's going on? But we got both of them dropped off, and then when we were on the elevator back up to, you know, reality, we got this offer right here from Morton's Steakhouse showing a 1025 payout. I think it's going almost 6 miles. I'm gonna take it because I got the text saying the food was ready, and because Morton's is pretty expensive. They got two like prime burgers or something. I don't know. I mean, it's a burger, but it's a fancy burger, you know. So we're on the road now, you know, 10 minutes away. So hey, we're doing pretty good so far. It's currently 4:40, and spam people keep calling me. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order from Morton's Steakhouse dropped off, and it's one of those drop-offs that I'm not a huge fan of because it's like in the middle of nowhere, so I didn't have any signal. So I had to take the photo with my phone and then drive a mile or two down and then complete the order because I didn't have any signal when I was at the customer's house. But the order became $12.25, and then we were driving back, and then we got this order right here from My Home Thai Bistro showing a $7 payout. I think it's like 2.5 miles, maybe less. So the food was ready, so yeah, now we're back on the road. We have another order here, and we're doing great. It's currently 5:10, so not too bad, not too bad. Man, what a day. And you know, it started raining, then the rain went away, now it's sunny again. I don't know what's up with this weather. But yeah, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. I think it became $7.50. Now we're sitting at $131, and I forgot to mention, although I'm not big on baseball, I know yesterday was opening day, and of course, the Nationals lost because, yeah, exactly. I think I've been to 2 opening days a couple years ago, and they lost both times. So ever since then, I haven't gone. You know, people say I'm bad luck for the Nationals, so my friends literally stop inviting me to go to the Nats games, and that's fine because it's one of my least favorite sports. Although I like it, you know, when you're there, the game, the atmosphere, but to watch it on TV, I might as well have like elevator music playing in the background. Right now I'm getting a bunch of garbage. That's what it is, garbage. So now it's currently 5:25, like always, you know. We're basically running out of time, but we got plenty. We have way more time than what we normally do because we're not dashing until 7:30. We're dashing. My plan is to go as long as it takes to get 300 or midnight, whatever comes before. So we'll see. We're basically halfway there to the goal of 300, almost. We're only like $20 away, so you know, I think we're doing well, like I said. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully dinner is busy. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, for the second time today, we're parked. We're finally parked. We're just chilling, waiting for an order. It's 5:30. We're sitting at $131. Not too bad. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is the Lakers missed the playoffs. I like LeBron, I really do, but I feel like I don't know what he did building this team of a bunch of old, washed players like Russell Westbrook, like Carmelo Anthony, like all these players that they were great at once upon a time, but together they don't mesh, they don't play well, I mean, I can't really speak, man. The Wizards are absolutely garbage. The only thing that I can say is that, we did a good job. I mean, I was really mad at the time when they got rid of John Wall, but honestly, John Wall has been MIA. He's been injured. I don't even think he's in the league right now. I think he's in a team, but he's not playing, So, Bradley Beal has been the same. He's been great, but he has, like, no support. Like, we have, like, literally bums playing with him right now. Like, I mean, I don't think he's playing because he's injured, but if you looked at our, like, lineup, it's like a bunch of random players you've never heard of that are somehow in the NBA. That's the Wizards. That's the Wizards, literally. The only team that I have faith in, it's the Washington football team, also known as the Commanders. We still got a long ways to go before the season starts. But I'm definitely gonna catch a few games. Ooh, am I gonna take this order? I'm gonna go ahead and take it just because I want to do something right now. I'm gonna take the screenshot right now from On the Border. 3 items, 725, 2.9 miles. Hopefully it's ready. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the order picked up here from On the Border. The food was ready. Now we're only about 10 minutes away, and the best part about, I didn't do it on purpose, I swear. The best part about this is that I'm gonna be like 3 or 4 minutes away from Panera Bread, which I have not been to today. So we definitely gotta get our fix in, take advantage of the subscription. But yeah, it's been a pretty, like, hectic day, but like in a good way. I've been busy most of the day, taking some, I think, okay, decent orders. A little more mileage than I would like, but hey, that's the price of being active sometimes, But for the most part, I think it's paid off. I don't think I've taken an order and be like, oh man, we didn't get, what I thought we were gonna get. For the most part, everything's been A-okay. But yeah, it doesn't even feel like a Friday. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm off today from my job and I haven't been off on a Friday forever. But yeah, that's going to be the new schedule now that we switched with one of the other guys. But he can't work tomorrow, so I'm going to go in for that overtime tomorrow. So that's what I'm banking on today, to make as much as we can. And I really, really wish we could have come out here earlier, but we just couldn't. So yeah. But anyways, I'm still confident that we can hit 1,500, But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and then we'll probably see each other at Panera. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order dropped off, and it ended up being $13.25. So I was super shocked when I saw that. I was like, wow, did I see that coming? I was thinking maybe $1 or $2, but 13 bucks for a payout? We'll take it. Now, see, I made a mistake of following my I know these back roads, right? But I always feel like the GPS knows better, maybe because of traffic and whatnot. But this time, I knew better. And I got stuck in this unnecessary traffic for like 5 extra minutes. So I was kind of bummed about that. And that's the problem. The Panera Bread that I'm going to, it's right in the middle of like what you consider a main street. And right now at 5 o'clock, there's a lot of traffic. So I mean, ooh, okay guys, do we take this or do we not take this? Okay, I'm gonna put a screenshot right here in the screen. Would you take this order? I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna go ahead and risk it, and we're gonna see what happens. 10 items, 5.2 miles, $9 payout. But it is saying that only accept the order if you have a hot bag and all that good stuff. Now I'm telling you why I'm accepting it. Okay, the place that's coming from over here, Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls, expensive. Okay, I didn't even look at the items. Let me see, 10 items. Let me look at them real quick. Let me see. Okay, I mean, yeah, it has a couple of drinks, but it's all mostly like food, let me see if I can see the subtotal. This has got to be up there because it's not cheap. Subtotal of $168.45. This might be the banger we've been missing today, because today has been a nice, consistent day. We've taken lots of orders, but we haven't had a banger. And all you need sometimes is a nice banger like this. I'm thinking it's going to be at least $20, if not more. I'm hoping the food is ready, but they're usually pretty fast. But I'm curious as to how many people declined it because it said $9, for 5.4 miles. But for me, once I see those little magical words at the bottom, like only take it if you have a hot bag or whatever, whenever I see that, I feel like it's always going to be a banger. But again, I'm only taking it because even if it's not a banger, $9 for 5 miles, that still kind of makes sense. Now, if it was showing us $4.75 for 5 miles, I wouldn't take it. Whether it said, you know, you need a heated bag or whatever, because I've seen some of those orders that you would think there would be a big payout, but on the surface, it doesn't even make any sense, you know, so why even risk it? What was I even saying? I forgot what I was saying before all that. What was I saying? I don't know. All I know is I'm excited that we got this banger right here. We're basically sitting almost at $150, which is awesome. After this, we'll definitely be over that for sure. But yeah, hopefully the food is ready, and we'll see you guys. We're back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the order picked up. The food was ready. Now we're only 5 minutes away. I thought it was further out. Maybe on the map it just looked far, or maybe, I guess I was far from the restaurant. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But again, we're only 5 minutes away. It's one big bag. I definitely got to carry it from the bottom, because if I lift it, I know it's gonna break, you know. But we put in a catering bag back there, so it's all good. And today I've been listening, well, not really watching because I'm driving a lot, but to air disasters. They have like a YouTube channel, or you can watch it on the actual network, and it's just about airplane crashes and how they all like shape aviation and whatnot. Super interesting. I mean, most of them are older, like in the 80s, 70s, 90s, but there are some that happen, you know, relatively like not that long ago, like 2007, you know, 2015, things like that. But if you guys like little documentaries with reenactment, I highly recommend it. It's a really good show. But yeah, anyways, 4 minutes away, 1.5 miles. I have a feeling this is gonna be a banger, guys. I just know it. And the fact that we're not even that far away, I thought it was leaving me like way out in the boonies somewhere, but it's not. We're basically still in my little pocket where I like to be at. So it's gonna be a great night. Let's go, guys. I can't even speak. Like, I was just thanking the customer. Yo, he tipped $50. $50 plus the base pay. $52 in this order that was shown as $9. I'm speechless. Like, you know, when it was leaving my door, but when I was walking back to my car, he came out to get the food, and I was like, yo, thank you very much. Like, you know, he was, oh yeah, you're welcome, you know, thank you for driving and delivering. Super nice. Wow. He only ordered $168 worth of food, and he tipped $50. And just like that, the goal, it was right there, now it's right here. I can basically grab it now. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. Again, I'm at a loss for words. Like, you know, see, I'm at a loss for words. I almost crashed. Jeez. Yeah, you get orders like that, and then you get orders like this. $3.25, one item, 1.2 miles. Might not seem like a lot, but I have to shop for it. Yeah, no. Shop and pay orders used to pay so well when they first came out. Now they're basically like normal orders for some of them, which is insane. But yeah, back to what just happened. I don't even know what to say, guys. Like borderline emotional for the fact that this person tipped that much in a random order at a random time. It's 6 o'clock right now, and he just seemed like, for him it was like, hey, no problem. Like, does he do that normally? Does he order normally, or maybe he orders every now and then? I mean, I highly doubt that he would be ordering like this every single day, but you never know. If you have money like that, you have money like that, you know. Wow, I'm absolutely shocked. Wow. Now we are sitting like what, almost $200, I think, if not more. I gotta do some quick math because my brain is just mush right now. Let me see. We are sitting at, let's see, $196.50. Hey, we're basically 2/3 out of the way right there. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we made it back to the town center after that crazy huge order that we got. I mean, the tip was insane. I was just parked at the town center, and then we got this order right here from North Italia showing $6.75, 3 items. I think it was going 381 feet. We picked it up, I walked it over, and then when we were going down in the elevator, we got this order from Ginger Ramen. I believe it was 3 items, like 7.9 miles, but it's showing that $19.25 payout. Of course, we jumped on it right away, and the food was ready. So 300 is looking likely. I think hopefully we can do a little bit more, maybe build up a little bit of a cushion. But yo, I'm hyped. Today it went from, man, we started late again, to I don't know if we can do it, to just staying busy. Then we got the huge banger, and now we have another banger. Yo, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are doing well in you guys' markets and you guys are killing it. You know, the hardest thing sometimes is just getting out here. You know, there's days I don't want to dash, but that's normal. You know, everybody has off days where you just don't feel like doing anything, and it's completely okay to take a day. You know, I have a feeling, I'm not sure when, but probably next week at some point I'm gonna take a day just to relax. You know, not do anything. But not this week. This week we're on grind mode. We're gonna hit this $1,500. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off, and it's crazy how there's like a gravel road that leads to like mansions. I mean, like beautiful homes. I guess no one wants to fix the gravel road that they all share. There's like 1,000 potholes here. I feel like I'm dodging like a minefield. But anyways, the order became $1,950, so it even had a little bit more than the $1,925 it was shown, which is awesome. Now we have a 15-minute drive back to the town center. But I am going to pass Mookie's, and I'm going to pass the other Fintai. I'm going to pass a lot of places, so I'm hoping that we get something along the way. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, so we made it basically back all the way to the town center without getting anything. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Why is it slow? But you know, like always, we can't always be busy. And when I was about to turn like into the town center, basically, we got this order here from On the Border, 625. I think it's going like 1.8 miles maybe. So we jumped on it, the food is ready. Now we're back on the road, only 4 minutes away. Now we're sitting for the entire dash at $223.75. By far, the most I've made in a while. We still got plenty of time. I'm hoping we can do 300, but it's slowing down, you know, that's the only problem. That it's, you know, the later it gets, you know, the less people order, the less things that are open. But we're gonna do our very best to hit $300. I'm hyped. Let's go. Righty, guys, so we got the order dropped off from On the Border. As we were coming back, we got this order here from Bar Taco, and let me tell you why I didn't take it. Okay, although it looks like it could be possibly a banger, if you look at it, my biggest red flag here is the mileage and the initial payout. It's 9.3 miles for $8.50, and it's going out of my zone for 7 items. So the reason why I didn't take it is mainly because of the miles, and also where it's leaving me, which is way out of my zone. But the biggest thing will be the payout. Now the payout would be like $16.50, or I don't know, even 14 or something like that, then I might be more inclined. But for $8.50 for 9.3 miles, it doesn't make sense to me. Would you guys take this order? Let me know. After declining that, we got this order, which we did accept, from Uncle Julio's, showing 9 items, 4.8 miles with the $8.50 initial payout. And I'm pretty sure this one will be a banger, and it's not leaving me out of my zone. It's basically half the miles of my payout, right? $8.50, 4.8 miles, you know. But it does have a subtotal of $75. So it might not be like a banger, but it's still a baby banger. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the food is ready, and we'll see you guys back on the ready, guys. Uncle Julio is absolutely popping. Luckily, the girl, the to-go girl, you know, she kind of knows me already. So she said, hey, yours is coming right up. It'll be here in a few minutes. So, but you know, that word, a few minutes, is always scary, you know? Like a few like real life minutes, or like a few like, you know, it could be like NFL minutes, you know, it could be NBA minutes. Like a 3-minute game in the NBA could be like 15 minutes, you know? But it was really a few minutes. We have the order here. We're only 8 minutes away. So hopefully, you know, we get something on top. Again, it's not the biggest banger, but $75 subtotal, you know, a little mini banger, maybe something in the teens, $15, $16, who knows? I still have not gone to Panera. I haven't had time. I haven't had anything drop me off near there. Last time I was there, we got that banger from Mason's Lobster Rolls. So we haven't been able to go, but I'm gonna try and go after this. It's a little bit slower now. We'll see. But overall, we had a really successful day. I haven't really had a lot of downtime, really, you know, so I'm sorry if it's been a lot of the same, dropping off, picking up, not a whole lot to talk about, really. But yeah, although I did just see from Joseph that now DoorDash has a laundry service. Now I haven't heard of this, but I believe him. So I'm assuming that DoorDash is doing more shenanigans, adding more things to their you know, ever growing list of things they offer. What do? Grocery shopping. They get alcohol, CVS, food. I'm guessing now they do your laundry as well. That's crazy. Have you guys seen that in your area? Is it popping? Is it worth it? I don't know if I would do that, to be honest. I mean, I guess it would depend on how it's packaged. Like if everything is packaged where I'm not touching your dirty laundry, then cool. But I would definitely have to like think about that. I still want to do a cash on delivery, but I've only gotten the one offer like a couple of weeks ago, or like last week I think, and it was garbage. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, again, I don't know what's up with this weather. It's raining again. Now it's chilly, it's cold, and we're getting nothing but garbage, man. Oh man. Anyways, the last order ended up being $9.75. So you know, I don't even think that qualifies as a mini banger. You know, but that's okay. Now I'm trying to make my way back to the town center, but we are gonna stop by Panera because they're gonna close soon, and I gotta go there before they close. So yeah, unless I get another order that, you know, takes me somewhere else, but as of right now, I'm getting a bunch of low-paying, high-mileage orders, which we're not gonna do. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we were heading to a different Panera because I realized I was right next to one. So as I was driving there, we got this order from Hangry Joe's. I'd never been there before. It's a new chicken chain that just opened up. I'm not sure if they're like regional or like nationwide. I've never heard of them, to be honest. But I walked in there, absolutely packed. The girl was like, oh, it's gonna be like 10 minutes. So you know what? I went to Panera, got my tea. I couldn't get a coffee or iced coffee because they were out of them. And they were gonna close in about an hour. And I didn't want to be that guy that's gonna make them brew a whole batch, you know? But then eventually we get the food picked up. We're only a mile away. It was only a mile away from the restaurant, so we're almost there. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and I didn't realize there's a dollar peak pay going on in my area until 9 p.m. So yeah, there's that. The order became, I think, $7.75, if I'm not mistaken. So right now we're not gonna take anything less than $7.25 or a $7 order that's, you know, 1 mile or something like that. But right now I'm just getting so much garbage. $3.50 Chipotle. No. So we'll see how long it takes to get another order. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, it's been a while since I've dashed this late, and all the non-tippers are coming right out. Like, I'm telling you, like, we've been out the whole day, right? And the last maybe like 10 minutes or so, non-tipper after non-tipper after non-tipper, and this is with the peak pay. Anyways, then we got this order right here, and I just took it because I said, you know what, why not? High cash flow, the miles aren't that bad. From Crumble Cookies, I've never been there before. They just opened up over here near the Tropical Smoothie and Total Wine. $13.75 for the payout. I think it's going almost 8 miles. And then when I got there, they stacked it an additional $7. I think it's less than a mile from Five Guys. So we jumped on that right away. So we're gonna make at least $20 out of this. But yeah, it's $8.55. So I don't know. Looks like nighttime is gonna be rough. Whew. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off. The Five Guys became $8, and then the Crumble Cookies became $15 for some change, I think. Overall, really simple deliveries. The only issue I had was the packaging from Crumble Cookies. It's huge. And I love how the guy gave it to me. He said, hey, be careful, make sure it doesn't move. In my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm driving. It's gonna move, you know? So I did the best I could to make sure it was pretty sturdy in there, but I'm sure it probably moved a little bit, but she didn't say anything. That lady was high as a kite. She was super happy with her cookies. So anyways, I think we're sitting around $271 if I'm not mistaken. So we need around $29 more to hit 300. I'm really hoping we can do it, but it's just extremely slow at the moment. And I'm also like in the middle of nowhere. I do have like a 12-minute drive back to the town center, so hopefully we can do it. If not, we're gonna, you know, get as close as we can. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we're more in my neck of the woods now, heading towards McDonald's. Not because we have an order, but because I'm craving a McFlurry, and I think after the day we've had today, I think I deserve it. So I'm really hoping the machine isn't down, because if the machine is down, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go all Will Smith on them. Bah! No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm hoping that it's, you know, that they have a McFlurry. If they don't have a McFlurry, that's just gonna be sad. But also, McDonald's is kind of like a good spot for nighttime, you know, so maybe if I get lucky, we'll get an order from them. Who knows? Ooh, we're gonna have to hold off on that. What is this? It's an order here. Let me take a screenshot here real quick. We're gonna have to hold off on the McFlurry for now. $6.75, Founding Farmers, 3 items, 1.9 miles. So we're gonna jump on that for now. It does have some alcohol. That's irrelevant. I don't mind doing alcohol deliveries. I'm just hoping that the food is ready. We're basically already here because it's right next to the McDonald's. But yeah, so we're gonna come back for the McFlurry afterwards. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so we got to Founding Farmers. The food was ready. Now we're only 2 minutes away from the drop off, which is great. I'm not really expecting anything on top, to be honest. It's a pretty simple order, but then you never know. You know, it's currently 9:40. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food dropped off. The order became $7.75, and I think this is the only time that having tinted windows is really a bad thing, because like on my left side, if I don't have this light on, I could not see a single thing. I do have 5% window tint, but that's just, you know, that's just part of the game. If you don't have window tint, you're basically driving around in a water bottle, and I don't like that. But anyways, the order became $7.75. It is 9:45 at night, and we're getting nothing but low tip orders, and it's kind of pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie, that all these non-tippers are out, and it's raining. Like, it's raining. How can you not tip when it's raining? That's just like a sign of like a, what's the proper term? A shitty human being. There you go. You're a shitty human being if you don't tip when it's raining. But yeah, I'm just pulling up here to the 7-Eleven. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we're heading to McDonald's, not to get my McFlurry, but because we have an order, and if I can, then I'm also gonna get my McFlurry, you know. And I think after this, I'm gonna make the executive decision to go ahead and call it a night. I'm getting nothing but no tip orders, or like extremely high mileage orders, and it's kind of ruining my mood. And we've had a great day, so why not end on a high note, you know? I delivered them their McDonald's, I give them my McFlurry, everybody wins. So unless of course we get a good order after dropping off at the McDonald's, then we'll keep going. But all these really crappy offers that are coming in, not cool, not cool. So anyways, we're 3 minutes away from the McDonald's, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, and just like that, the shift is over. We dropped off the last order from McDonald's. I got my McFlurry, although, so I get there, right, on the screen it said that they were out of McFlurries. But I asked the guy, and he said, oh, we don't have any. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. Then the manager comes out, and he's like, yeah, we have them. And I was like, oh, your screen says you don't have any. And they were like, yeah, we don't like to advertise it, but we have it. I'm like, what? So anyways, he got me a McFlurry, although he didn't use the machine. You know how to put the little spoon in the machine to mix it? He didn't do that, but that's okay. I can definitely still eat it, no problem. And we're gonna finish the day here at $285 with 58 cents. Pretty good day. One of my best days in a long time. Long day, but totally worth it, you know. We finished, let's see here, we did 25 orders. I cannot remember the last time that I did 25 orders. That's a lot of orders, you know. And I don't think we declined that much. I mean, compared to how many we completed. We declined 193. That's pretty low. I mean, there's days when I've declined like 300 plus. You guys know that. But yeah, so I like our hourly right here, $26.76 per hour. I mean, yeah, you take out a little bit for taxes and wear and tear, but we still made at least, I want to say, $24 plus. Solid day. We did 133 miles, so you know, overall, and of those 88 miles were delivery miles, you know. But I really like my online time to my active time. And even though it seems like there's a big of a gap, 7 hours and 47 minutes active, and then like 10 hours overall, you know, I think we had very minimal gaps initially, and then towards the end of the night it got slower and slower, but that's okay. But anyways, now for the entire week here, we are sitting at $887 with 39 cents. That's pretty good too. Now we need to average between Saturday and Sunday $306 each day. The problem with that is that I have to go to work on Saturday and Sunday, so we cannot dash late like we did today. So I'm gonna try my very best, of course, tomorrow to come out early to make up for that. Imagine if I would have came out early today, then we would have done definitely 300 plus, maybe 350, who knows. But you really can't, you know, I really can't play that game of like, I wonder what would have happened. Because I guarantee you that if I would have came out early, maybe I would not have gotten that $50 tip order. You know what I'm saying? So overall, we had a really good day. We're having a really great week. We'll see you guys next time.